Hello, we are live.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
We're back. Hopefully, this will be less intense than last session. We're kind of calm after the storm, I guess. Pick up all the wreckage, go walking along the beach, and find the survivors.
It's about right.
So, last we left the party, they met some important people. They got themselves out of a very tight spot. And yeah, very cool. So, as usual, after a job, they're going to spend. This one wasn't as hot as the last one, so they'll probably just spend like a day, maybe not even a whole day if they want to rush it, but just locked up in the loft just to make sure things cool down outside and no one's hunting out to kill them. Or at least if they are, you know about it and are in a defensible position. So, while we're there, Capjack, physically in the room, where are you? And also, while we're doing this, I'm going to merge the in-game and out-of-game stuff. Also, who are you?
Oh, right. So physically in the room, he is lying on his bed in a decent amount of pain from the hard beatdown that he received at the hands of his fellow runner, Knuckles. As for who I am playing Capjack. He is a orc street samurai, and he is German. Yay! And he is obsessed with music. So, yeah.
And Valkyrie, where are you? What are you doing? You would be encouraged to not go on the roof, but you can if you want.
Why would I not be encouraged?
Because you're trying to hide, is the idea? I mean, you don't have to, but like nobody's going to enforce it on you unless another runner in the loft chooses to, but
There is a child and a sister I don't like anymore in downstairs.
all right.
I'm not going to be around them.
Also, who are you? Who are you playing?
I am Valkyrie. I'm playing a elf. Elf sniper, and she is on the roof, being as quiet as she can be.
So at this point, you just have a campsite up there.
Yes,
Okay.
I live up there.
And where is Star at? And what is Star doing? And also, who are you?
Well, Star is probably making sure that Rowan doesn't get herself into trouble, as kids are wont to do. And yeah, I'm playing Star. Elf cat burglar, and with a penchant for languages and talking yourself out of situations
And explosives.
and explosives.
A very unique
And in desperate
disarming
need-
strategy.
and in desperate
I
need
disarm it with my
plastic
face!
When he heard that the door was going to get locked for a day, Slice said, "No, thank you. I've been lying on the couch for way too long," and he has left. So he won't be back until you guys open things back up.
Okay. Could I have gone with him?
No, the idea is that you're lying.
Fine.
What do you talk about? What are the main topics that are involved during? Does Valkyrie come down at all? At all?
No.
Okay, so
Not unless someone needs her, she
you
won't
eat
be
your
there.
soy rations. You sleep up there. Do you go down to use the bathroom?
Fine.
Does
Fine.
anyone make an effort to like have conversation with Valkyrie during the like couple trips she takes down?
Yes.
Uh,
Oi, Valkyrie.
what?
Two things. One, can you do me a huge favor and grab me a beer? Fucking
I'll toss-
hurts.
I will get him a beer.
Thank you.
And
The second is, we need to have a conversation about Mr. P.
yes, we do. I'm gonna go sit right next to him.
All right, Valkyrie has sat down next to Capjack. This appears to be as good a time as any for any conversations the party might want to have about him. Rowan is currently watching a insanely annoying modern cartoon that's just it's like Barney but worse and animated. But she's wearing headphones, so it's okay. Mostly.
Okay.
Alright, so what did you figure out about him when I was gone that one day? Like, a lot happened in a day.
Apparently a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't find much. He we traced him back to a shell building, shell company, and we didn't get many leads there, only in the fact that if he's using this front, that means he's involved in something. Otherwise he wouldn't be using a shell company, right?
I mean, I'm putting together a shell company for owning the club. It's just smart for a runner.
Yeah, but that means you have. It's suspicious, and I don't like it because this one's
I
particularly.
mean, yeah, it's suspicious. No
I don't
question.
like it. I forgot the other stuff that we found out about him. He seems to be everywhere. He knows all of us,
Yeah, he's attached to all of us in one way or another.
and I don't like that.
Me either.
I want to know what he wants.
Here's something unusual, though. He had the perfect opportunity to destroy us in front of Simon. I mean, if he wanted to hurt us, that was the way to do it. I mean, yeah, give her an account other than what I gave, and we die. Simple. No mas, no fuss. Why not do that? He's wants us to owe him, wants to protect us, or
No.
I'm just going through the options. I'm not saying that was the likely things, but
It's more likely he wants us to owe him, and that means he
then
wants.
why not say something? That's the problem. I mean,
Because he's creepy and secretive, and I don't like people who try too hard to keep things to themselves.
the problem is he's not trying very hard, and he's very good at it.
Yeah, and that bugs me quite a bit. If we could just sit down and ask him what's up,
We could do that.
I'd be okay with that.
I mean,
Try the direct route?
We do know where he rents a car every day.
Yeah, where, but we can't get very far with that.
I know a place he'd probably be willing to meet.
Okay.
If not at the club that we own together, which, I mean, that's a bit complicated. There's a restaurant nearby that is perfect for discretion. And we can maybe have a sit-down conversation and just ask. I mean, at this point, we can
Here's
either...
this. You two go in. I'll be watching from the outside. And if you can somehow get us wired so that I can hear what's going on, I'd be okay with that.
if he is as clever and conniving as we think he is, wouldn't he just see that coming?
Well, yes, but I don't want to have all of us in one spot. That's how we die.
That restaurant is in the middle of Simon territory. That would be suicide for him, no matter how connected and powerful he might be. And don't forget, he was working with Simon. This is one of those things where maybe we find out if we just need to stay out of his way. Sometimes you don't poke the big fish too hard. You check to see if the big fish wants smaller fish to swim with it. And sometimes the big fish just wants to be left alone. In that case, maybe we just leave the big fish alone.
I do not feel comfortable having the three of us being in that space and having no backup or in case.
I mean, it's a good point. Someone would need to watch the child.
Would Knuckles be okay with watching him? Watching her?
I'm not quite sure he's the babysitting type. Yes,
He's done
he's a
it once
knuckle breaker.
before.
He seemed fine
Oh.
with it before.
Is he at the loft or is he away?
Indisposed through some method or another.
So
So basically, no.
No,
I was trying to find a way of in character being like, his
Yeah.
character's not here. Maybe
no,
not.
currently you cannot interact with him. He is busy.
okay,
Hmm.
I am not doing that.
Fair. Figured as much.
Then you go with Capjack, and I'll stay here.
Fine.
All right, I can give him a call. It sets up a meeting.
So it'll be you and me setting ducks and no one watching the outside. Okay.
I didn't quite say that.
All right. So after the hiding period is over, you do you have his number?
How would I contact him for club things?
I don't know. He never gave you a number as far as I'm aware, which is probably not that responsible of a business partner, but I don't think he did.
Great.
So,
Okay,
real quick. So
he
after
would-
the waiting
oh, go ahead.
period, you are hurting still, but you can walk and all that. You're okay. Just
Yeah.
taking it slow.
Yeah.
Not
looking to get into running guns.
Yeah, when you get back into the loop of the city, Capjack would see you have a text message from Scabs saying that if you need something, he's got something to tide you over while you're healing. And Click, your buddy / dealer and distributor, says that he's got some tickets for you.
Ah, that's good. No, but I'm going to contact Click. I'm going to see if he knows how to get a hold of our other business partner. Bit of a problem if we can't. So he's going to call Click.
Hang on, let me roll some dice. It rings for a while, quite a while. And then, Click, after his phone rings a certain amount of times, his phone will automatically check who is calling to see if it's important or not. And if it is, it will wake him. So Look. Hey. Who's
Hey,
this?
Click.
Oh, hi. Yeah.
Scabjack. Sorry to wake you. I didn't realize you were still asleep.
Yeah, long night.
Good party?
Yeah, very good one.
Good, good. I hear you have some tickets.
Yeah, I do. I've got option 1 to 5 tickets. It's this weird, really weird kind of um indie retro show, all acoustic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it's just one girl up on stage with a guitar.
That's rare.
Yeah, very very old fashioned.
Yeah, I can probably, I will let you know exactly how many I need. Question for you though.
Yeah.
Did you get a number for our business partner?
The bald guy? No.
Yeah.
I didn't. He's popped in every once in a while in like the past weeks, but I haven't seen him for a while now, and
Oy vey.
I didn't think about it. Yeah, he never gave us a number.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a hold of him.
Do you think he ever like called you or texted you, like just from a random like without, so your contacts doesn't have a name, it's just got a random bunch of numbers, like when you get called from like an ad company?
Yeah, I think so, actually. I know I've gotten a couple of random texts like that. And so have my... Right, so yeah, when's the show?
I think it's later on tonight, kind of like mid-afternoon, not too late, not like a party event sort of
That
thing.
is retro. I like it.
Yeah,
Very,
it's not going into the night. It's like you
coffee
could,
house. I like this.
that's the word. Yeah, coffee house.
Yeah.
Like there might still be sunlight after it's over.
What?
Yeah.
That'll be weird. All right, well, as long as I have good beer.
Yeah, I think it's
I need
in
lots of it.
it's in a like a again similar style brewery.
Oh, it's fancy. All right.
Yeah.
Is that a... Oh, that's also real good then. All right.
Yeah, come by and pick up the tickets. Man, last night was crazy. They've been trying something called swinging, where they've got this chip merger thing where you don't wake up to switch chips. You just slide
What?
from one to the next one. It's real weird. It's kind of
That
crazy.
sounds awesome.
Yeah, I went from like a boxing match into skydiving just seamlessly, and it was kind of crazy.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come try that out. Is that something we might start offering at the club?
Yeah. It's this weird like blocky, like right now it's not pretty, but it's this blocky like port thing that you stick onto your jack, and then out of there you can plug 2 chips into it, and you can unplug a chip while you're still using one and switch it out with a different one, so you can just chain them.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I definitely want to try that out.
Yeah, so interesting.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I'll be by in a bit to pick that up. I don't know, like, see if you can get a hold of our guy on your end. I'll try on my end too, and I just want to have a chat with him.
Okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's probably about time that we actually like sit down and make a real plan with
Yeah,
this place, because I've been just like carrying business as usual.
seems to be doing all right.
Speaking of which, I got money for you.
That's my man. What do you got for me?
Here, let me wire it over. He will send you, collect it. It's between your BTLs and money from the club. How much share did you have in that company?
Let's see.
And you also owe a small chunk of it to Slice.
Yeah, 40% for me, and then there's 10% for Slice.
Okay.
So 50 total.
Give me 1 second. Oh, 50 total? Okay. He gives you between every... So for the shop, for the club, sorry, you're going to get 1,600 new yen.
Nice.
And
That's
then,
total?
That from the club, that's total. And then
Okay, cool. That's the 50% though, is what I mean.
correct. That's the 50%. And then you're gonna get let me roll some dice. Very good actually. So you're gonna get 700 from your BTLs because that actually
Nice.
sold really well because you have the club to sell them on now.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right, great. I think Slice will go for this too, and I need to talk to him anyway. Yeah.
All right. And he hangs up.
I guess Capjack would turn to the other two. Did we have numbers that we've gotten messages from Mr. P from?
I'll look at my comlink because I'm pretty sure I have.
So you have the burner number that you were originally contacted by, directing you to Archie.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's the one you have. Star, have you ever received communication from him? I don't believe
No,
you have. Okay.
no, it was just him following Rowan.
Yeah. Because it depends. You've received multiple different vague methods of communication, and some of them might have been him, some of them might have not. So it's up to you to think about what could have been him and what wasn't. Because Capjack has a random text that showed up last session, but it's...
Yeah.
He, of anyone, has the least indication that that might be Mr. P. But, yeah.
I would say what?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I know that this number is him though, because
Yep.
we looked into it. So I would show that I have the number of his burner.
Okay, so...
Capjack would add that random text to the pile,
Okay.
and I guess he would just send a quick message to both of them.
Okay.
Hey, want to talk?
You would get an automated return message saying, sorry, this number no longer exists.
Both of them?
Yep.
All right. He would do that in text form,
Yeah,
and he would let it sit for a little while first, because, you know, if this guy's like super ultra good, who knows?
All right.
So he'll do that to start.
All right.
Next. Is Slice back in the loft yet?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. He'd come back in a bit. He would actually say to Star as he comes in, he'd say, I ran into Scabs. He says that he's ready for you whenever you want. Says the sooner the better. So it doesn't heal wrong, but
Yeah,
you should
at that
get that
moment I'll
looked at.
slip out and head over to Gab.
Oh,
Alright.
before you go, Star, actually, you know what? Let's see how you're feeling later. There's a show. If you're up for it, let me know.
Okay.
Valkyrie, would you like to go to a show later?
Why?
Fun.
what's that?
Does someone need to get killed?
Probably not, but you never know.
You see, that's how I have fun, is by doing what I'm good at.
Fair enough. Well, I'd like to offer a slice.
Yeah.
You want to go to a show later? It's real old school, indie acoustic.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That sounds like my kind of thing.
Yeah, we'll go. It's early and it ends early too, so like, I don't know. I don't
You
know what
wanna
to do,
go-
actually.
We want to go to like a pub or something afterward?
Yeah, actually, that sounds good. Oh, actually, I know a really good place we could go. You like the Irish?
Sure.
You
That's
know
a
what?
nice folk.
Yeah.
Mr. P follows us, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
All right.
Why
So
don't
Scythe.
we?
Wait. Someone's following you? I hang around you guys way too often for you to not tell me about that. Like, if you're attacked, there's like an 80% chance I'm going to be in the same room. I need to know about this.
Right. So there's this guy, and he would like give him a description of him and everything else. In fact, even better, he would show him a picture of him. Does this guy look familiar?
No.
Oh wait, you saw him the other day when he came to the loft.
Did I?
Yeah. He
Oh.
was.
You mean that, like,
Yeah, that guy.
that, like, desk jockey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
This guy follows you?
Yeah, it's a little weird. I know.
I don't think he could even ride a motorcycle.
Yes, but one way or another, he is entwined with all of us.
In a bad way?
Yes.
We don't know. That's the thing. We don't know.
Well, I mean, that's bad. Not knowing's bad.
Exactly. So we're trying to set up a meeting with him to just find out what the fuck he wants.
Okay.
Which is why I'm thinking if he follows us and we're all together in one spot, there's higher chance that he'll show up.
Well,
Yeah.
why don't you just, like, punch him in the nose and take his lunch money?
Because
That's not
he works
talking.
with Simon for one.
Ow.
Yeah, I know, right? It'd be so much simpler if he could just, shoot him in the head and be done with it. But no. If he's connecting to Simon, I don't want to do anything until I know how close he is.
Is he, like, a permanent on his staff, or...
I don't know.
No, we asked. And it was a temporary thing, remember?
That's right.
Well,
I
look
just-
into that. If he's not permanent, I mean,
It shouldn't be a
Helps.
problem.
I mean, if a guy can
But-
track you guys, I mean, you're not the most subtle, but you're still decent runners. Like, that's
Yeah.
something. This guy's a bit of a spook.
Mm-hmm.
But exactly that. He's like a really good, really nerdy James Bond. He's very nervous. That's the other thing. He's just so nervous about it. That's what's so
Well,
weird.
he probably knows you're gonna punch him in the face.
And yet none of us have. So
Huh. Why?
Well, for the longest time, I didn't realize that we were all interconnected. He's part owner of the club that I own now.
I own part of that club. What the heck?
Oh yeah, speaking of, I got some nuyen for you. And he would pay him, what is it, 160 then? If it was 1600, 10%, yeah.
If this doesn't resolve itself quickly, I'm gonna. How much would you give me for my portion of that business?
Do you just want me to buy you out? I mean,
How much did we buy it for? I don't remember.
let's see. That was, let me do some very fast math. 2,400 each. 2,500 per 10%.
And I own 10?
Yeah.
How much would I make in that deal? Has this thing gotten any more valuable?
You just made 160.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Cashed out once. Okay, yeah, not yet, but if this guy's still around and this guy's still spooking us, like, I might want to get out.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what
no,
we're trying
look
to
at that.
resolve.
I've seen creeps like this before. Like, not this guy in particular, but, like, I've seen creeps like this before, and then it turns out you're, like, caught in the middle of some, like, Russian, like, spy deal.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to avoid. Like, what I want to do is have a sit down and have a conversation of, okay, we know you know everything about us. We know nothing about you, and that's exactly probably how you want it.
But we
Do
don't
you
like
want to
that.
hurt us? Do you not want to hurt us? I mean, can we at least have some sort of communication kind of thing? And if he is still cagey at that point, well, then yeah, we hopefully can just kill him and be done with it. But yeah, I like options.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, let me know if you need
And I
fire
don't
support.
like the spooky ones. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, I basically didn't sleep at all while you guys were locked in here. I was on a overnight job, so I'm gonna lay down now.
No, get some sleep. I'll come by wake you for the show later.
I also purchased noise canceling headphones in case
That's
you
so
leave that
smart.
child here again.
As I was saying, if we're all in one place at one time, it's likely he'll show up.
Okay. Great.
I'm gonna look at Capjack. We can
But-
use the show to be at one place at one time discreetly.
I like this, yeah. So we have one more ticket then. Who do we want to invite? Who likes nice classical music?
Is Star gonna come with us?
I mean,
Stop.
probably would, but she's.
Oh,
not
right,
there
not
now.
there presently. Let me call do you want to call Scabs or Dolly? I mean, I like calling Scabs. Let me call Scabs and see if this is his thing. I'm not quite sure it will be, but I can ask him.
Hello.
Hey, Scabs, how are you?
All right. I'm cleaning up a patient right now.
Ah, right. And I know you have another one on the way, actually.
Oh, good.
Star is coming to you.
Good,
yeah, I
good.
know, right?
Let's get that
Just-
done with.
Try to, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted to know if you wanted to go to a show tonight.
Same guys as last time. What was that? Bleeding Hag, or what was it? Something?
Oh no, that was
Whatever it was last time. Those guys were great.
that was Blood Hag. No, this is gonna be very different. More indie acoustic. I don't know if that's your thing.
That's elevator music, right?
Probably not your thing then. No, it makes sense. I get it.
Yeah, I listen to that stuff to go to sleep.
Fair enough. I thought I'd offer, of course.
Yeah, all right. I don't know what Dolly doesn't like music. That I think she's not bothered by it, but she plugs into music.
Oh.
So
alright.
I don't think unless they can like hand her a spare cable to plug into her forehead, I don't think she'll enjoy the show.
I might actually have to invite her to our club later. You should come by too. You might find some good work, actually, thinking about it. You know, actually, that's a good question. Now that you have that new material, where are you setting up shop?
I'm going to be buying out. There is a I don't know what it used to be. I think it might. Oh, hang on. His discard dropped. I'll be right back. Back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. I think it was maybe a butcher shop or something. Anyway, it's got like showers, tile floor everywhere, drains in the floor. That's gonna be super
yeah,
useful.
That's perfect. Yeah.
So I gotta clean that place out after I'm done with today's work. Which Star's gonna be the last one. I'm gonna start immediately after I'm done. So yeah, it should be very close. It's like 2 blocks away from where I'm
nice.
at now. So that's
Can't wait to see it.
yeah. But it's gonna be a lot of work, and it's gonna be cool though. I'm not.
If you need some extra help, let me know.
Okay, yeah. If you want to just lend a hand later on today,
Yeah.
that'd be great. Don't tell anyone, but some of that new stuff you guys got me, it will allow for minor organ cloning.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So In fact, I'm going to be using it on Star to grow skin at an accelerated rate.
It'll be a good test run, yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't tell Star.
We're gonna have to have a sit down later. And you're gonna need to tell me all about where you learned that. That's fascinating.
Internet mostly.
It's good, yeah.
Again,
Right.
don't tell Star.
Well, good
Oh,
luck with
crap.
Star.
Oh. And
Okay,
you
no,
hear on the other
talking to
side,
that-
you hear like a. It sounds as if the comlink that he was using fell into something wet.
Yeah, okay. It just closes the link. He's not coming. Do I have any? No, we do have a way of contacting the Black Masks, don't we?
You do, yes.
He would make a phone call.
All right. You would get one of the voices on the other line. They'll sound pretty much the same. Hello?
Hello there. Who am I speaking with at the moment?
Lynn.
Ah, Lynn. Good to talk to you. It's Capjack.
How you doing?
I'm getting around slowly, but
All right.
doing all right. I was wondering if any of you, or one of you, liked acoustic music.
Give me a second. Emmy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Emmy would go.
Yeah, I got an extra ticket to a show later today. If Emmy wants to go with.
Where should he meet you?
Let's see. There's a cafe in the Italian area. That'd be a good place to meet.
Across from your place?
Yeah, that's the one.
That one? Okay.
Right, the surveillance thing. Okay, yeah, that'd be great. It'll be good to get to talk to you all, not in more awful situations.
Yeah. All right. And he hangs up.
Right. So I've got one of
Uh,
the Black Masks coming with us.
So Star is coming with us?
Right, I've got to check on that.
You can call.
I can call. Yeah, call Star.
You went via the van?
Yes.
Okay, so you're not actually driving, so you can totally take a call.
Hello?
Hey, Star. You want to go see an acoustic show later? Well, it's also potentially a way to trap Mr. P. But also good music.
Yes, I'll go.
Excellent. We have one of the Black Masks coming with us as well. I figure if things go poorly with Mr. P, it'll go poorly with the Black Masks as well, and that's not in his best interest, so. Extra insurance.
Okay.
And at that
Right,
moment,
good luck!
Star would be pulling up to the clinic.
Yeah, go inside.
Ah, hello. You see, he's currently wiping off his comlink that's just entirely covered in blood. And he sets it down on the counter. Yes, okay. He's dead. So you see there's this massive troll laying on this table that is way too small for him, with his chest entirely opened up. He's like, yeah, he's dead.
Can I check and make sure that's not blood?
Well, it is blood, but why?
The troll, wasn't his name Blood?
Oh,
other
that's what
one?
you mean.
Yeah.
What was he called? Black something? Yeah. Anyway, no, it is not him. It's somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, no, got went and messed with some gang or another. There's not much I can do when more than half of your organs have seen the light of day.
I would imagine not.
Yeah, I mean, I can sometimes save someone who goes through that, like you. But yeah, no, this guy didn't have much of a chance. Also, I think he was hit by some kind of magic or something sizzled his brain a little bit too.
That is
All right.
very unfortunate for him.
Take a lie down. Well, see about that. So, sedative choice: purple or green?
What's the difference?
Green, always works. But you get a little bit kind of funny feeling in your head afterward. And purple kind of takes a bit to take hold. But there's no real after effects. Like a little bit of numbness in your hands, but like no real after effects.
Hit me with the green one.
All right. All right. Star, please roll me willpower plus body.
Oh, that'll go well.
You're good at those, aren't you?
I got a little more willpower, I think, than I do body.
So add them together, roll that many dice, and we'll see what you get.
One hit.
One hit. All right. There will be no adverse effects from the sedative.
Woo.
So what are the rest of you going to do during that time while Star is unconscious?
I'm gonna take a look at my drone.
All right. It's just set. It's got little landing gear, 4 little black landing gear. The thing is mostly like, like a matte black paint over it, and it's just got like a flat metal table sort of thing on the top, like a table saw or something, just this flat space where a person could set stuff down or possibly even stand on. And then a bunch of like loops and hooks and like sort of grappling equipment, but it's like it's designed to be grappled to rather than to grapple to something on the all of that hanging off the bottom side. And then it's got 4 quite powerful propeller blades at one at each corner.
I'm gonna call Blinky.
Hello. Oh,
Hey.
last note about it. It printed across the front is a name of some kind. It says Vantage.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
First, I need to settle out with you before that gets any worse.
All right. Why don't you tell me what you think you owe me?
I probably owe you like 1,000.
Let's make it 800. Thank you for the offer. It's appreciated.
All right. I have one thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I took a job with the new app,
Uh-huh.
and when I finished that job, I was given this, and I'd send him everything I have on the drone.
So a picture?
A picture and the link that is attached to my phone to it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, mind if I test it out a bit?
Sure. See what's in it, what's
Yeah.
up.
You see a light turns on for a second, then turns off, and then it begins to hover like a foot off the ground, going back and forth, testing it out, and then lands. Yeah, it's interesting. Feels pretty responsive. I'm not aware of the maker model. Looks like a custom job, but using like very basic parts. So somebody just like scrapped a couple other, not scrapped. Like it seems to be a bit nicer than that. More like stole parts off the assembly line and put them together. It's got some good chunks of Ares bits and a little bit Evotech bits. Yeah, and just kind of very professionally, but hodgepodge together into some kind of cargo drone of some kind. Like, does it have arms? It doesn't have arms for like grabbing anything, so you can't do like deliveries with it. It doesn't have like a README or anything to like for what it's supposed to do, though. I mean,
Okay.
it can carry stuff for you, I guess.
I guess.
It
Does
says
it have anything funky in it?
not
like
internally in
any
any way. You
software?
might want to scan it for bugs and like scan it for RFIDs, but
Yeah,
It-
that's what I was asking about.
well, I can't do that scan from here. But
Right.
internally, it's got like nothing in the coding or hardware that I can see. That's anything wrong. It says it has a 500-pound carry amount. That's pretty beefy for a hover drone.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know how far it goes up?
Farther than you can breathe. Like that. Like the only limitation is really battery life.
Okay. I'm gonna take it to Dolly's and get it checked out.
That's smart.
But thanks. Yeah. Do I owe you for that?
Nah.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
I'll, call you later. Bye.
Stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
He hangs up.
I'm gonna pick it up and
It's
take
not
it.
light. It itself is probably like 120 pounds. It's this kind of heavy hunk of metal, mostly battery, but like this is heavy hunk of metal.
You're up on the roof, right?
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna have to use it for its purpose. Fine. I'm gonna have it follow me. And I'm gonna take it to Dolly's.
Okay, so that means you go down.
Mhm.
So you would pass through the loft with that just going. It's not super quiet. It's not enormously loud, but like passing
No.
like a foot away from Capjack's bed, just sounds like a
No.
What the hell
lawnmower.
is that?
No, no, I wouldn't do that. I go downstairs, and then once I'm down
What is
out
your
of the
strength?
building,
I don't even know if you can carry this thing.
I'm not going to.
Oh, got it. So you're just gonna go outside and then have it.
I'm gonna go outside and then have it follow me.
Okay, that's fine. So Valkyrie leaves the building,
Yes.
and then it follows you. Yes.
Hmm.
It's about the time I guess Capjack would leave too.
All right.
He's gonna head to the club.
All right, to your club, the Den.
Yeah.
Okay.
My club.
Cool. Let's jump over to Star as you're starting to groggily wake up. Hello. Waking up nicely.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, should be fine. Little delirious, but nothing catastrophic unless you have a bad reaction, which unlikely. I think I've done a pretty good job. There's going to be some visible stuff, but nothing scary. I've put your face back together particularly well, actually, I think. And he hands you a well, actually, he just takes his not extremely bloody anymore comlink and just has it doing a mirror function showing you your face.
It's
So-
Picasso.
It's all cleaned up. It looks pretty good. There's some very like minor little visible lines, but those will probably like they still just need a little bit of time to heal, but it's pretty good. It says you've got a couple spots where there was pretty bad damage, like around the collarbone, and just like right on the underside of the rib cage. Right there had some pretty severe stuff, and there's gonna be some permanent scarring there. Nothing I can do about that right now. We can come back to a post-op cleanup after it's fully done healing. I can try at it again, but for now, that's all I can do until you're done healing. But yeah, face should be good. And yeah, there'll be little minor kind of like when you twist your arm or something, you'll like notice that the skin is a little tighter or a little looser than the rest of the skin around it. Like just on a line where the scar is, but like just looking at it, it should mostly be invisible. However, one issue, your tattoos are totally screwed up. Like, they were very nice designs before. Now they're just like, yeah, they're totally messed up. They haven't moved, but there's just some chunks that are just gone. There's just lines where it just cut out of them and they're gone. You're going to have that redone.
Okay. Well, thank you for what you could do, Scams.
Yeah. All right. You can, not necessarily I can leave you on credit for a little while, but it's going to be 800 million for that job, including also the patching you up and keeping you from dying bit.
Okay. Yeah, I can pay you now.
Okay, good. And all right. Yeah. If you see Capjack, tell him I got something for him. If he needs it, I got something to deal with the pain if it's too bad. If he's doing all right, don't worry about it. But yeah, if he's complaining too much, send him my way.
I will do. Thank you.
Yeah. Take care. Take it easy. Physically, you'll be sturdy enough. You should be fine. Just it's best for your healing process to not get into anything too hot. I mean that both figuratively and literally.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, no hot tubs.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. And don't go in a tanning bed ever. Just as a rule, like not even this, just I don't trust him. Don't ever get in a tanning bed.
I think that is one thing we'll actually agree on.
Yeah. Also, the new skin might reject the rays from the tanning bed and you'll just end up looking like Freddy Krueger or like a really, really bad cosplay of Freddy Krueger where they just did it with just like brown paint. And you'll just have white lines all over your body and random like zebra pattern. You don't want that.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so start leave and head back.
You would notice as soon as you are done, he starts packing stuff up and is going to start boxing everything he has up.
Okay.
And Valkyrie, where are you headed off to?
Dolly's.
Okay. At Dolly's, you would see it's fairly cleaned up. Like there doesn't appear to be many clients' vehicles in here right now, except there is one pickup truck that's been like hoisted up the front of it, so it is leaning back all the way. It's basically hanging from the front bumper, except it's not actually just the front bumper because that would just rip off. It's secured better than that, but it's entirely showing its undercarriage just forward.
Mm-hmm.
And one of her robots is working on that while she's just sitting on a toolbox.
Okay. I would walk over.
Hi there.
Hi. Hello. I have something that I would like you to look at, if you're not too busy.
No, not much going on right now. What's this?
Okay, I'm gonna have the drone come by and land.
Oh, that's very nice.
I would like to see. Can I get this scanned
Uh,
for anything?
for something that small, it'll cost 25 million for a full clean sweep.
Okay. I'd give her 25.
All right, come on, honey. And she reaches down and picks it up with one arm, or with her metal arm, and starts heading into the back room. Be done in, 45 minutes ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will wait.
Okay.
Those 45 minutes.
Roll perception, visual perception.
Okay.
Actually, Star, also roll visual perception.
3 hits.
So Valkyrie, towards the end of that 45 minutes, when you're getting close to the end of it, you would see Star exiting. Scavs, you got 2. You would also see Valkyrie down the street over in Dolly's shop. And Valkyrie, you see Star exiting.
Okay. And I can tell that she sees me.
Yeah.
Okay, then I won't do anything.
What do you do,
Yeah,
Star?
I won't. I
I'll just
won't do anything either. I
stand
will
across
just
my arms,
continue with my original plan to go back
You
to
just
the lab.
blow each other off, both of you. Just, nope, don't care.
waiting. Nope.
In the way that only siblings can.
Yeah.
All right. And Capjack, you were headed over to the Den.
Yep.
The Den, not just nightclub, but full around-the-clock club, because in BTLs, time is meaningless. You would see, over in the corner, surrounded by just a pile of empty energy drink cans, you would see Click. He's...
Oi, Click.
Hey.
You alright?
Yeah,
No, you
yeah.
haven't slept, but... Oi.
That swinging stuff that takes something out of you. It's a bit rougher than I thought it would be.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'll do it every once in a while, but that's really when you really want to have a long and intense trip. It seems to kind of like compound. The intensity from the chip you just finished doesn't go away, and it just kind of adds on to the next one, which is cool. It's very cool, but you can only take so much of that, and kind of wears you out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be keeping that in mind. Where'd you get it anyway? Who showed it to you?
Fella down where's he? I think he's over with the Russian territory. Came over, said that he was working on something. He's a little bit. He thinks he's a complete genius, which I mean he might be, but he thinks that his stuff is worth a lot more than it is. But I'm trying to negotiate like exclusivity with this thing because he invented it, so like we could pin it down just for us, or at least do all distribution of it through us.
That'd be good, yeah.
Yeah, but he thinks it's worth a lot more than it is, and so
The geniuses do.
yeah, and I'm not really a negotiator. I at least not with this thing. Like I can sell BTLs because people know the general market price of them. This thing, realistically speaking, it could range between 5,000 new yen and, I mean, he thinks it's worth 5 million. So, like, it's a big range. Yeah, no, it's a big range to fight over, and I can't do that. I'm good at small numbers, like individual sales, not contracts.
I could talk to him about this. Yeah, I could talk to him maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going anywhere. I can guarantee that. Not for a while. Like, he says he's offering to other people, but he's not going to any corps, so we're fine.
He's not offering any fun.
Yeah, or even if he is, they're shooting him down too. because no one's gonna
we
drop.
know the market. We know how to sell this. I mean,
Yeah.
and we actually know how to use the product. Does he look like he's a user?
Maybe, I don't know. He was fidgety, but I think that might be something else. Like I think that was long haul, not BTLs.
Yeah, I can find out if he's a user. If not, then I can go from that angle as well. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, if he's offered to someone else, they shot him down just like I did. And I know for a fact he's not going to go to a corp, so we don't have to compete with them, so like no rush, really. And
noted.
even if we did get it, we don't have the infrastructure to do anything with it yet. Anyway, I mean, we can like offer it as a product here, but that's going to boost our revenue like a little bit for right now. We don't have the infrastructure to actually sell it as a product to people.
No.
Like,
I have some ideas with that. Maybe
well,
pair of it.
and he has two of them
Yeah.
right now.
Only the two.
Yeah, and the circuitry for them, he says it's really intricate and he doesn't have like a great facility, so he has to do them by hand and takes him forever to make them. So, only has two of them. So, and he says it takes him like I think 3 weeks to make another one, so we can't even sell them really.
Not really, no. I mean, that's a lot of effort.
We're used to the BTL market where I can literally print more product.
Yeah.
So
if he can make this more easy, then that's one thing.
There's
but
a lot of stuff. It needs to be more portable. The physical connection to the jack was a little bit wiggly.
That won't do.
Yeah. It's really ugly and a little too heavy. Like it's kind of hanging on the side of your head and like it's a little too heavy. Because there's no cable to the box. It just plugs the box into the side of your head. So a little uncomfortable. And
you know what? I know someone that we can work this. If we have the components, you might be able to find. I might know somebody who could help us make it more usable, and then we work on the flash.
So he says that the only thing he's got going for him is he currently has protection from the Russians. But nobody down here deals in intellectual property laws. If we could just get one of them and like copy it down in some way, like get blueprints or something, we don't even need him.
That's true. I will say that's a good idea, but if he's good with the ideas, maybe he just needs someone to help him with the execution.
Yeah. I mean, he sounded like an idea guy. Like he said he has like 50 other things he wants to put together, but he's like, well, prices for uranium rods nowadays and whatnot. So, I don't know. If we're gonna have him on as staff to make stuff for us, an R&D department, I guess, like we need to find a basement to stick him in.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Both to keep him away from other people who might take advantage of him, because I see that coming real easy, and also to keep him away from us, because I don't trust him. He's gonna blow up someday.
Yeah, this is true. Speaking of, we need to actually go through this place and figure out what we're going to do with it.
Yeah. So currently, the way we operate, we got a back room for printing more BTLs and like storage and janitor closet and whatnot. There's a basement down below, but it's basically all like wiring and like electrical stuff. You don't let anyone down there. It's we'd have to do like maybe put up another wall down there and organize the power boxes down there, because right now it's a little iffy down there.
Cable management.
Yeah. We need to clean that area up if we're gonna do anything with it. If it just sits how it is, whatever. Up here we've got just benches for people to sit down on, low lighting, real soft lights so people don't hurt their eyes when they're starting to wake up, when they're dream chipping. We've got the front counter over there where they can buy more. Along the front of the counter, there's automated sellers for our like regular product, and then you can talk to the lady at the front for a specific item. And we've got one bouncer who lives here. He's got a
Good.
Yeah, his pay is sufficient, and then also he just lives in that back. He lives in that back storage room where the printer is.
I see. Okay.
So yeah, he hangs around. He's pretty reliable. I haven't seen him in any scrapes, but he looks scary enough. So he's pretty good. And he doesn't do at all. So that's good.
Even better, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't touch the stuff. It's great. I mean, I've always said you need to have someone clean in your operation, but it's not going to be me.
Yeah. Or me. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
So yeah, he's pretty good at that. The lady at the front, she like uses every once in a while, but it's more like just mood chips. She like mood chips, not full dream.
That's fine.
Yeah, but yeah, she's pretty good.
So we have opportunities for expansion, maybe. We just have to decide how we're going to do it. All right.
Yeah,
Good to know.
yeah.
Who have you seen tonight, anyway?
What was that?
What's the name of the artist we're seeing tonight?
I think she just called herself Koala.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is Australian?
I don't think so. Like maybe, I don't think so. I think
I guess we'll find out.
yeah, it's a fuzzy animal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't seen the dude you're asked, the partner. I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
So-
All right.
I'll
Next
let you
time
know.
you do. Yeah. Next time you do, let me know so that I can come and see him.
Yeah,
if nothing
I'll try and get a number, because yeah, I didn't think about that. Like we met and it was kind of a quick affair, so I didn't really think about we need his number.
Yeah. I mean, we have majority ownership anyway, but still,
Yeah. I do have one thing. Don't show this to anyone else, confidentiality and whatnot. But you're a partner, so here. And he sends you the information necessary to give the other partner his money. Wiring information.
Right,
We got
that's
that.
important. Okay.
So I send him his money, like I send you. But yeah, that's all I got.
That's fine. All right. May it not come to having to use that to find him, but if we don't hear from him for a while, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see. Right then.
When I saw him last, he did mention like someday we should. He says something like a barbecue or something, or like go out to dinner or something. Company something.
All right. Sure.
Yeah, like someday sort of thing. So
I mean, if he wants to be hands off, I'm not terribly upset about it. Just a way to touch base would be nice.
yeah. Right. Cool. Did you have anything you specifically wanted to talk to him about? Why are you looking for him right now?
I just want to get on the same page as him on a couple of things.
Okay. Are we on the same page on those things?
Yeah, we're definitely on the same page.
Okay, cool. Just want to be sure.
Yeah, no, we're fine.
All right, cool.
We're always fine. Click. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, that stuff really did take a bit more than I thought.
There. Yeah, actually keep me updated. I want to know what it takes out of you. I'm a little... just keep me... Ivor, you know that.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's a little bit of like I was saying, the intensity keeps going, kind of like a feedback that just kind of keeps building a little bit. So I should have just cut the plug like 1 or 2 chips earlier, and I'd probably be fine. And then the other thing is, because that connection's a little bit wiggly, every once in a while it like you get like a little bit of a shock, like something
Oh, yeah,
crosses.
no, we can't have that.
Yeah, so clean these things up a bit, definitely. And, I mean, have a cord. It should sit in your hand and then you plug
Yeah!
into it. It's just dumb. And I mean, I'm not, like, you don't see it when you're using it, like chips and all, but I gotta tell you, this thing is ugly. Like, it's really ugly. Like, it makes you think you're gonna die if you use it, because it's just this, like, there's motherboard open to the air, like, it looks
Ooh.
crappy. We need to put something fine box over it at least. Like, stick it in a cardboard box at least, like, something. Because, yeah, it looks pretty bad.
Yeah, well, I'll keep this one in mind. I have some things to do tonight at the show. But yeah, that might be the next thing on the list for me then.
All right. And over with Valkyrie, Dolly would come out and set your drone down in front of you. Yeah, I've checked it over. It's all clean. Should be entirely clean. I can guarantee it. My guarantee stops as of right now because I don't know what happens to it after it leaves my shop, but yeah, it's all clean.
Okay.
Checked it. There wasn't anything on it, and then I did a double check sweep over it, so even if there was and I missed something, it's dead.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. I checked the wiring as well, because sometimes people don't put RFIDs. Instead, they put, like, just a small machine in there, like a full-on broadcaster. And just because it's not wired into the actual drone, you know, it looks like it's part of it, but it's not actually, it's an entirely separate device. Double checked it. Everything's wired in, and I did a full internal check of the system. Should be very clean.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. What is it for? Like,
I have a guess.
that's interesting, because, like, usually you know what your drone's for. Did you steal it?
This was a gift?
So you stole it?
No. No. I did a job and this showed up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna use it for?
I have an idea. But I need to test it out first.
All right. Well, let me know if you need any help with it.
Alright.
I mean, there's definitely potential for upgrades. It's a pretty solid platform to plug something else onto.
Okay. If I think of anything, I'll let you know.
Yeah, all right.
And I'm gonna take it back.
Have a good one then.
To the loft.
All right. And Star, what are you doing?
I want to go back to the loft. I'm gonna collect Rowan. After our talk, specifically about how Mr. P doesn't seem to be a threat at the moment towards us, I plan on taking her back to the safe house and ending Slice's torment.
All right. All right. When you come home, because you did leave her alone with Capjack and Valkyrie, and then they left, and the only person left there was Slice. When you get to the loft, you would see that she is standing on the couch, and he is off the couch and has like some kind of marker and is drawing on her arm. And so you would see that he has drawn, at her behest, has drawn cyborg parts on her arm and on her face. She just points her hand at you, says, "Pew, pew."
Oh boy. You haven't been tormenting Slice too much, have you?
No.
Okay, well, get your things. We're gonna go back to the house.
Okay. So she would pack up all her stuff, and you would bring her back up to the common.
Yep.
Where it's supposed to be safer, and there's definitely way less crime, by far. Or at least crime involving guns, anyway.
I am paying for safe. So
Yeah, you are paying
hopefully
for it,
it's
yeah.
actually safe.
Yeah.
I think when I get back, I'd go through whatever safety things that I have set up with her, so she, something happens,
Yep.
so she knows what to do and everything.
Yep. There are like bank style alarm buttons. There's like one underneath the kitchen counter, one like underneath her bed, and a couple other ones. And that's like the one thing you can guarantee her to obey on, is to never press those unless she has to.
Alright.
All right. And I guess we'll swing back around to Capjack, where you headed off to.
He would go and help Scabs move.
Okay.
Waits a couple hours.
Yeah. The trips would mostly be where he would hand you a cooler and tell you to run quickly over to the other place and plug it in.
Yeah, he can do that.
You guys would do that together. Like, he would hand you one half and you guys would rush over, plug it in, and yeah. Valkyrie, what are you doing now?
Okay, so now that it's clean, I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna have this thing go up.
Okay.
Really far. And then... No. Actually, no. I'm gonna have it, be like 5 feet above the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Or 3 feet. And then get on it and see if it'll hold me.
Yep, it will. It definitely gets a tiny bit more like sluggish once you're on it. Its horizontal movement becomes crap once you're on it, but its vertical movement's okay.
So it'll still go up
Yep,
if
it
I'm
will.
on it?
Yeah, it'll go up. So
Can I see how fast?
at maximum speed, you definitely have to like be grabbing onto it, because it goes pretty fast upward. You would not feel steady even if it's not moving, because it has to constantly adjust for like wind and stuff. It like occasionally moves itself around. You would never want to, not never, but you probably would never want to stand up on it. You'd probably kneel.
Alright, so I'm gonna go do that. What can I see from up here?
Roll perception, visual perception. Yeah.
4 hits.
4 hits is a critical success, so you see a lot. You see to the edges of the undercommon. Very low detail out there, but you see the entirety of the undercommon from your point.
Okay.
You can see the Colosseum, you can point out where the loft is. Yeah, you can spot it, and you can almost even like see the lines between the gang territories.
Okay.
like pulling your comlink out and comparing it with like a general map of territories, like you can pretty much see the streets and go, yeah, that's there. Yeah.
And my comlink doesn't have any new jobs?
Currently, no.
Okay. I'm gonna take it down so that I can get off. And then I'm gonna have it go back up again.
Okay.
And then once it's up, I'm gonna make sure that my rifle's secure, and I'm gonna fire my grappling hook at it.
All right. It would hook on. You would see that it particularly had like these loops and all that on the bottom are perfect for grabbing onto with the grappling hook. And it latches on, and you can pull up to it and kind of Spider-Man or Batman hang upside down from it.
Okay.
That's so badass.
I'm gonna get used to that while holding my rifle.
Okay. Especially in this position. It would probably happen while you're up above, but especially like this, you imagine that the kickback from your weapon is going to cause you to rock massively when you fire. So essentially the negative to your next shot will be pretty savage if you're firing more than once in this position, at least.
So I'm gonna get used to this, and then I'm gonna try to get on top, if that's possible.
Looking at it, it's possible, but risky because you would have to pass. Like there's a gap, like like a 1.5 feet wide between each of the propeller blades. But to go up there, you would have to pass in between two of the different propeller blades. So you can go through there, but if you like put your elbow out a little bit too far or something, you'll get scratched. And depending how robust this drone is, possibly damage the propeller while you're at it.
Then I'm gonna gently put myself back down with the grappling gun.
Yeah, so you lower yourself down. It doesn't detach very well from the bottom of it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna have the drone come back down.
Yeah, and you can easily do it once it's like within arm's reach, but at a distance, it doesn't really seem to want to let go of the grappling hook. Like maybe if you were lucky and skillful at the same time, you could like whip it off, maybe, if you were in a pinch, but that'd be challenging.
Okay. Then I will have it come down, I'll unhook it, and then I'll start messing around with its distance for a bit. How far it can go.
Okay. And while you're doing that, Star, what do you do after you have done your thing? It's coming close to the time that Capjack said that the show would be starting. Close, soonish. There's not a major time crunch, but it's starting to get there. What are you up to?
Did you send me the address for the place, Captain?
Nope.
You can always call him.
Yeah, I think I'd call him.
Or text.
Or text him to get that address. Yeah, text him to get that address.
Yeah, you would text the address.
All
right. And I think I would head over that way early.
Okay. You can't go inside because you don't have tickets, but you can hang around.
Yeah, I'll just hang around in the area early.
All right. This is somewhat near to the place that that biker guy told you about. Like 3 or 4 blocks away from. So this place you're finding is some kind of old-fashioned brewery.
Okay.
And it's about 4 or 5 blocks away from the bar that the biker had told you about earlier. 2 sessions ago? 2 sessions ago.
Yeah. And you said this was happening a little bit earlier in the day. It's not a late night.
No, it's not. Currently, it's like 2 or 3.
Okay. Then if there's time, whatnot, I'll head over to that bar after the show.
Okay. Then Capjack, after you're finished helping him put everything down, he asks you to help like set up some stuff, but most of it he's gonna want to do himself.
Yeah.
You see him pull out the content of the briefcase. He's already opened up the briefcase and like moved stuff around, so it's not all in the same place. But you see, some of it is some like machinery of some kind, and other are these weird like a blood bag or something like those. An IV drip, but the bag for that contains whatever that medicine is, with some unknown like yellowish colored liquid in them. You see that he immediately takes it out of the container it's in, drops it into this like thick lead-lined towel basically, and wraps it up, and then sticks it in a different freezer. All right, well, that should be everything. I'm gonna clean up and take a look through whatever might have been damaged in the moving. You know, some stuff not refrigerated the whole time and all that. You know, some medicine, some body parts, all those need to be double checked.
It's the usual, yeah.
Yeah, but got much more space.
It's nice here.
Yeah, it's a lot nicer. I need to go get like some. I need to get some sturdy tables, and eventually I'll get some actual medical beds for people to lie down on, because whatever tables they used in here before they took. So I'm gonna need to set that up.
Yeah, I see there's the bolt holes on the floor where the tables were before. So
yeah, I can
at least they'll be
reuse
bolted
those.
down. So that'll be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all they're all lined up kind of in a square circle ring thing around the drains that are in the floor. Which
This will be perfect.
yeah, I've never had a drain before. This is gonna be awesome. And there's
What do you do about
there's loose hose shower heads hanging off the ceiling, so you can
nice
clean stuff up. Yeah.
Ah.
You had a
What
question?
are you doing about reinforcement?
Oh,
the
like
door, maybe even some protection.
okay, well, our neighbor, like the one we share a wall with over there, there's some kind of like rough bruiser type like gym, so I don't got to worry about that direction. The other three walls, currently it's plasticrete building. You can punch through it with a heavy enough shotgun. So, yeah, no, that's definitely a concern. I need to figure out what my solution is to that. I currently don't have any, other than the fact that Dolly is still shouting distance away. So,
you know, you might want to talk to Dolly. What does she do as far as rigging is concerned?
she doesn't like it, actually. She has some kind of like I don't know. She said something about like she'll only do it with some of them. Said something about intimacy. It's
All right,
whatever.
then. Hey, it's Dolly. Maybe just something like in the ceiling, maybe like a turret or two to protect the doors.
Yeah. I mean, I
And
was
definitely
thinking like,
reinforce the doors with everyone that kicks them in all the time. Oh my god.
yeah, either that or just don't have them.
Oh.
I was thinking, because I'm not too concerned about like looks. In fact, the outer walls are not too nice anyway. I'm just gonna like bolt some metal, like have someone just reinforce the exterior, make it look like it's tough on the outside. Anyway, like I don't mind hiding it, and then I've got a clean, actual platform to put a billboard or something up. And
Yeah,
add
it
for like
does.
what this place is, because currently it says something about a butchery shop. It's mostly just hidden under graffiti, but like that's not much. Yeah, that doesn't do me. I mean, you really can't read it. It's all graffiti, really.
It would be kind of funny to keep it as a butcher shop. Actually, if people know to find you, then they know what it is, and otherwise, it depends what kind of clients do you want.
Well, right now I'll take anybody.
Hmm.
But I mean, it'd be great to upgrade to better clients. You guys are definitely my more high end clients. Mostly, I just got morons trying to ask for either hangover cures or cures for ODing on drugs. So
It's not like you're a pharmacy. You do like the hard work. So
yeah. I mean, that's a thing. I work with what I got. I really do need more supplies before I expand in any other way. I want to work on reinforcing the walls. Get some tables. That's not a biggie. And I need to expand my inventory of medication. I got some suppliers that go to the common and like buy off the shelf and bring it to me.
but you need something a bit more off the shelf more often than not.
Yeah, I know. I need a real supplier.
Who handles that down here? Let's see.
I mean, the Irish
I
can
know
get
the Irish,
everything,
they smuggle, yeah.
but I would need like a dedicated line with them or with somebody else. Like I need a like dedicated supplier, and that'll allow me to do a lot more. Because as it is, I'm cooking my own crap, and that's nice, but I just don't have the time anymore. Yeah.
You know what? I was thinking of going and talking to the Irish today. I could put in a word.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
You know what? Actually, thinking about it, you're the only one that runs the shop here.
Yeah.
What would you say to maybe even part of a partnership? I can help with financing and things like that, maybe to start.
Okay. Maybe I'll we can figure out the details on
Think
that
about
later. But
Yeah.
yeah, sure. I don't know. I've just been trying to. Like I'm not
Survive.
a stickler on being independent or anything, but just like I'm trying to carve out something for myself without selling out. So
It's hard.
yeah, yeah. I flunked out of 4 medical skills because they just had so much. Like 80% of my time was dedicated to paperwork.
And that's a waste. How many people are you helping when you're sitting there signing papers, right?
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of stuff. It was how to. It was. Yeah, it was just. I didn't like it. Like, I know what I'm doing. I know who my clients are, and I still feel better about it. Like, morally, I feel better about helping my clients right now than I do about the way that everything worked up there.
I'm telling you, I mean, I came from Berlin,
Yeah.
and it's the Anarch days, man. I mean, it's the one place on this godforsaken fucking planet where you just get to be who you are. Yeah, I mean, you have to fight for it, but you be who you are. There's no corporation to tell you what to do. I mean, there's plenty of gangs, but again, it's like down here. I mean, it was so easy to make the transition from Berlin to here. It's almost the same kind of place. I love it here.
Yeah. Yeah, I got kicked
And a
around
good
quite a
dog.
few places.
Well needed anywhere.
Yeah, yeah, if I could. Yeah, I need more meds. I need to reinforce this building. And I guess I need to, as much as I hate it, I need to advertise.
Yeah.
Graffiti dock wagons.
All right, Capjack, you would be aware it's getting close to the time for the show.
All right. I need to go
And-
though. I have a show. I'm working, so. But yeah, let's talk about this. I'm gonna. You know what? I'll talk to the rest of the crew, maybe we can work something out. At least as far as, well, any of it really.
All right, yeah. All right, well, I gotta keep setting stuff up. So Valkyrie, you're at the loft again.
Yeah.
Please roll me perception, visual perception,
Alright.
the thing that you are just amazing at.
Oh yeah.
You can buy hits at a cost of for every 4 dice you have in it, because it's a non-stressful situation. If it's an intense situation like combat or stuff like that, you can't buy hits. But in a non-stressful situation, you can just give up 4 dice, and those are just guaranteed hits. So
Nice.
if you want, you can just do that.
No.
Nope, you roll for it.
Yeah, I got 3 hits.
3 hits. Okay. You see in the cafe across the street, you see one of the Black Mask guys sitting down, sipping a cup of coffee.
Alright. I will. I don't know. That's curious. Captain did tell us that he was coming. So I'll wait until Capjack shows up. But I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
When you step into the loft, you hear Sly say, "It's so quiet in here." Have I ever
Is that a
mentioned I
problem?
hate silence?
Really?
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
You should get yourself a pet.
Heck no.
I got no options for you then.
I would go to sleep and it would die. Either that or it would kill me in my sleep.
Alright. Well, thank you for the amount of inconvenience we put you through with the little noise machine.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I've used up all of the good movies on this service here, so I'm thankful that's over.
Yeah. Alright, I will.
Are you going to the show?
Yes.
Oh well, I'm going.
Okay.
Where is it at?
Don't know.
All right. Well, let's wait for
Cap-
him to show up. And about that time, soon after Capjack would arrive, you would know that the guy is supposed to be in the cafe, so you'd look over and spot him over there.
I guess I would ping everyone else.
Okay.
Oi, say let's meet over at the cafe with our new friend, and then we'll
Okay.
head to the location.
I will go over that way.
All right. In the cafe, Slice would meet you with Valkyrie, Capjack, and you'd meet the Black Mask member. He's takes a look at you, Capjack. You good to have that skin color. Covers things up a little bit.
Yeah, it does, especially once it starts fading. Yeah, the green just works. I like it. I think I'll keep it, right?
Sorry.
Nah, it's alright. I know we got off to a rough start, and you know what? I'm hoping we can get to a better one now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, let's go.
It's been all
Star
work
showing up?
recently, so I'm definitely ready to relax and watch a show.
Yeah, let's go. Apparently there's an artist named Koala. I've never heard of her, so this will be
Neither have
interesting.
I. So you all head over there in the van. Star is already there. Meet Star there. You would see the place has no bouncer or anything. It's it looks like a repurposed like warehouse, but like at a closer inspection, the bricks like that look like actual red mud bricks. They're imitation, they're not real, but it's got that kind of like warm old warehouse sort of thing. It doesn't look like a repurposed warehouse as in it looks garbage. It looks like it was repurposed like 50 years ago. And like they've been doing this for a long time, sort of old-timey sort of thing. In this city, it's very unlikely it's been here that long, but it's an interesting look.
They got the look down real nice.
Yeah. There's wood flooring that looks pretty real. It creaks a little bit, and it's a single flat plane, except over on one of the walls there's just a small little raised platform, not very high nor very like wide. You could fit like maybe a 3 or 4 member band snugly on there. But that's it. And you would actually see that there's the person there already. She is a human with her brown hair coming down to about here. She has her guitar leaning against the wall, has no stand for it. And it is like kneeling down, looking inside of her guitar case, is like moving stuff around, pulling out song sheets that she stores inside of it. And it's a pretty light crowd in here, but definitely some people are here. They sit in the round tables in the center area or the booths along the wall. There's a very large it almost takes up an entire wall wooden bar area. Ooh. Where there are 2 people behind the bar right now. It's kind of overstaffed almost, so that they get to kind of take it slow and talk with people as they order and hang around. And then the entire building is like chopped in half by a dividing wooden wall. In the back area, you can see through the many windows that are there, you can see the brewing process going on in the other half of the building.
This place is nice. Very, very retro. I like it. Drinks, anyone?
Sure.
Slice is like, yes. Yes, very much. And
I'm good.
This is when he would start his recording.
Okay. This recording's going to be interesting because there's residual physical pain that's going to be captured as well. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And Emmy says, yeah, I'll have some. What do you guys make here? I'll have some of that.
Yeah, same. What do you make?
We make a few. We've got some lagers and IPAs here, and we've got a couple things from all over the place, and a lot of small brews from around the world.
What do you have from Berlin?
Berlin's a little interesting. But we've got some hard stuff from there, just some straight up liquor from them if you'd like. And we've got some wine actually from Berlin. You could taste the ash, but not too bad. Not necessarily a bad way. And then we've also got just some brewed beers from there as well.
You know what? I've missed a good go.
No.
I hate Discord right now.
Right, son. As he was saying, I've missed a good Gewürztraminer. I'll take a glass of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Right here. We'll just run you up a tab for the night.
Yeah, please.
All right. Are these fellows on it?
No, but yeah.
All right. and so everyone can order up what they would like.
Okay.
And the show gets started. It's very much like you could guess that this person last week probably played this show in a bus station. Like kind of almost street fair, sort of just guitar and singing, and that's all she's got. Literally no electronic gear, no amp, no nothing posting. It's just her and her guitar and her voice, and mostly singing songs that she didn't write. It's mostly like old songs that you're like, that's like an old one that she's like pulled out of a history book, like Puff the Magic Dragon and there used to be unicorns and stuff like that.
I like this.
Yeah.
While he's enjoying the show, I'm keeping my eyes peeled for our special guest.
Oh, right.
Do you want to roll perception?
Yes, constantly.
All right. Star, what is your demeanor? As far as like, are you grumpy? Are you serious? Are you trying to enjoy yourself? What's your demeanor here?
Trying to enjoy yourself.
Okay. Valkyrie, what do you get?
I got 2, but
2.
can I do an extended test?
No, this is not an extended test because this is
Okay.
potentially, but at 2, you do not see him anywhere around.
Okay.
And yeah, the show continues on. She plays for a bit. She takes a break and like sits down and has a sandwich, and then goes on to play a few more songs and finishes up her show, and then goes over and grabs a glass of water and sits down at one of the tables, one of the booths actually. And some people like come over, shake her hand, say that was very nice, and so now she's sat by herself at the booth. And the show's effectively over. Mr. P, as far as you guys are aware, never showed up. Valkyrie, you would also note that Emmy, the member of the Black Mask, was trying to enjoy himself as well, but he was also doing every once in a while a suspicious glance around, just like, what's going on? You know, double checking. But he seems to have not been riled up by anything, or if he did spot something, he kept it quiet to not alert what he spotted.
I'd ask him if he noticed anything.
No.
That was a nice show.
Can I judge intentions?
You can.
Oh, sorry. That is 3 hits.
3 hits. He is not lying, but you also get the impression that he wasn't looking for someone to attack you guys. He was like, are they going to kill me? Because he was still a little bit suspicious of you guys.
Oh.
But never, the whole night through, never saw anything that made him scared. Although if you also get the impression if he had seen something that he thought was you guys trying to kill him, he wouldn't have told you.
Okay.
That was a really nice show. I'm going to go say hi to the artist.
She says, hi.
Hi there. That was lovely.
Thank you.
Not my usual style of music, but I really appreciated it.
Thank you. What's
Where
your
are you
name?
from? Oh, I'm Kapchak.
Oh, I'm called Koala. I come from UCAS originally.
Ah, all right, UCAS. I'm Berliner. Surprise, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I traveled around a lot around there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Playing as well.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't run into you then. I mean, I'm normally more of a orcish folk metal, but
Yeah.
there's definitely the acoustic appreciations as well.
I mean, that's all I got. It's all I can afford to do, so that's what I gotta do.
Oh, a
But
traveling musician.
I think that I don't think anybody does it really, so I'm hoping that there's a space for it.
Yeah. Is this your first show in town?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, real show, yeah.
Ah, been doing like the street shows.
Yeah.
What was that? No, don't be ashamed. It's still good music.
Yeah. Okay. It's okay. It's good, I guess.
Um, so is this where you're working out of at this point?
No. I got the show here for tonight. I don't know where I'm going next. I don't have any way to get off the island, so I'll be somewhere around here, I guess, but I don't know. I the place where I was going to stay apparently got someone else, so I don't know.
Might know a place where you could crash, at least for a couple days.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey, I appreciate the music.
Thank you. I do have some. I can pay you not very much, but I have something.
We can figure it out later. It's no big deal. Yeah, I mean, I need to check if it's a roommates, but I don't think they'll have a problem.
Thank you.
You definitely wouldn't be the loudest roommate we've had recently.
Oh, okay.
In fact, let me introduce you, and you just like wave everybody over.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna
Everybody,
be busy writing on a piece of paper.
What?
I'm writing on a scrap of piece of paper. Wherever you are, we need to talk, and just leave it wherever. Leave it on a table, on the ground somewhere.
Okay.
This is Star. This is Valkyrie.
It's nice to meet
This
you.
is Slice, and this is also our friend Emma.
Hi.
Everyone, this is Koala. I wanted to check with you three. Do you mind if we cast it loft for a few days, maybe?
Slices.
I mean,
Sure, whatever. There's still a lot of empty beds, like whatever.
No objection from me.
I don't bother with the downstairs. As long as she doesn't bother with the upstairs, I'm fine.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're welcome to join us. It's over in the Italian area. I can what are you doing after this?
I was gonna hang around until they told me I had to go away. So
Oh, wanna come hang out with us for a bit?
sure, yeah. Where are you going?
I was going over to meet some of the Irish.
Okay. I like some of their music. Play some of their stuff.
Yeah, it could be a great opportunity to maybe even land a gig potentially. We can work it
Yeah.
out. We can find out.
All right. Are you all
Perfect.
going with him?
Star is not next. Star's gonna go. I've got somewhere else I got to be. I'll catch up with you guys later.
All right,
Slice,
Star.
Slice would say, all right, well, I'm gonna go back to the loft unless any of you need me for anything. All good?
Slice, actually,
Yeah.
if you would be down for some little bit more rowdy partying, you could come with me.
Are you buying?
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Where are you going?
I'm meeting somebody at a biker bar a couple weeks away.
Oh.
Wait, am I
Okay.
your wingman? What? I just need to know. I can do
No.
that. I need to know.
Slice, I do believe I owe you for your help anyway.
Oh, all right.
Wait. You're going to a biker bar?
Yes.
Damn it! I want to go with you next time. That sounds so much fun. But I want to go talk to the Irish about maybe something for scabs. So
Well, what if just because I do want to go with you to see the Irish? What if could we possibly just see the Irish in the morning tomorrow? Because I'm quite tired.
yeah,
If I
no
could
problem.
just see the place and just wait there for you, and then I'll go with you tomorrow morning to see the Irish.
Yeah, that sounds fine for me.
Okay, thank you.
So she's gonna go to the loft alone?
Yeah, who's gonna go back to the loft?
But is she going alone?
No, so I assume you guys would take the van and drop her off, and also drop Emil off wherever wherever he is
Yeah.
gonna go. Which he just asks to be dropped off at some random intersection and just walks off.
Hey, it was fun hanging out with you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll keep y'all. Yeah, absolutely, anytime.
But she's at the loft alone.
Yeah, that'll be a thing.
Sly says, I'm always willing to do whatever you guys need, so like I can stay here. I'm up for doing some rowdy partying. I'm also up for taking a light nap. So I can stick around. That's fine.
I just need a clear answer. Is she at the loft alone?
No, Slice will be there.
I can be there. Slice
Oh, you'd
wants to
rather
go
stay there?
do stuff,
Okay, that's fine.
and
If you
I have nothing else to do.
All right.
I'll,
you don't want to come to
I'll
the
stick
bar,
around.
all right.
Cool. So she sets up, finds the bed that looks the least possible to be occupied in any way. Because some of them are just messy. It looks maybe somebody sleeps there, maybe somebody doesn't, but just finds one, sets her guitar under the bed, and is going to sit there, look to Valkyrie. Oh, this is nice. What do you guys do here? If you don't mind. How about instead, could I have like some coffee or something? You guys got a printer or something here?
Yeah. I'm gonna order coffee from my comlink to the printer.
Okay. Well, pour you some soy calf. Can I have some?
Yes, that's for you.
Oh, thank you. So take it.
Are we all still there at the time, or?
No, you guys would be leaving.
No.
You'd be gone.
Cool.
So she sits there and tries to not be intrusive.
I'm gonna sit on the other side, so I'm always facing her. And I'm just gonna wait.
Best host ever.
Yes.
Sigh.
So as the van pulls up to the biker bar, you would see there are several trolls and orcs outside the front door, and just a lineup of enormous troll hammer motorcycles all over the place. You would see a couple muscle cars.
Wait, we just came from there. We just came from the loft.
Correct.
Yet no, Capjack's bringing his bike.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, you bring your bike. So you follow the van. The front of it, you see this big sign that maybe was neon at one point, but all you see is what was behind it, which is a picture of a decapitated male deer head with like the full set of antlers, and the decapitated, or like the kind of like front half, like it looks like it was chopped front half of a pig, as just like pictures illustrated, and underneath it says the Buck and Ham Palace.
I love that.
Alright. I'll lead the way inside.
All right. You would see that inside there's some humans, but it is predominantly orcs, trolls, and dwarves. There's actually like one elf in there, but he is the most muscly elf you've ever seen. And it looks like he's shown it off and proved himself several times. He's got quite a few like scratches, and he's currently like arm wrestling a dwarf, and it's like even between them. And you see a female orc behind the counter, with like leather jacket on. Her t-shirt underneath says Royal Guard on it, and she, which appears to be like the biker gang name, and has like their sort of logo. She's got like a towel thrown over her shoulder and is handing out beers, mostly just like bottled beers. She's just giving them out. This doesn't seem to be a place that prides itself on actually being a profitable business, rather than just a center for a gang. Because they have like three generic they have like 3 generic beers on tap, and then just a bunch of bottles and cans that they sell. Like, not much. However, you do see that they're predominantly selling bottles of Hurlg.
Okay. When I walk in,
You draw eyes. Just noting. The 2 elves draw eyes. Or sorry, no, not the 2 elves, but your elf. You draw eyes. Sorry. What are you saying?
I can't remember his name, and for some reason I don't have it written down. Was it Gary? Or whoever that I met?
Yeah.
The Queen Anne's guy?
You do not see him around, actually.
Okay.
You just yeah.
Yeah, then I will approach the bar.
Hi there. What can I get you?
Just a beer, and
Here.
we open a tab for me and my friends here.
All right. What's the name?
Star.
All right. Okay. She sets down a beer for Star, Slice, and Capjack each. Unless you want something else. Slice says, I'll have some of that Hurlg, actually. Switch me out.
Yeah, same.
All right. Here you go. And she uncaps them. All right. What are you here for?
Oh, real quick, what was the tab for the last place we were at?
Oh, it wasn't much. It was like 20 new yen between everybody.
Cool.
And she just like cuts directly to it. She just looks Star in the eyes and says, all right, what are you here for?
I was actually looking for Gary. Told me I could meet him here.
Yeah, he's in the shop and back. What do you need him for?
I'm just hoping to talk to him a little bit. See him again.
My business is his, or other way around. His business is my business. What do you want to talk to him about?
Just hoping to make friends.
Gary, get out of here. And you'd see him coming along. If I recall correctly, he was human.
Yeah, I believe so.
I believe he was human. Yeah. So he comes out. You see he's different than he was last time. He's wearing the similar leather jacket with the Royal Guard insignia on the back. Oh, hi. Star, was it?
Yes.
Who are your friends?
This is Capjack and Slice.
Okay.
Oi, Jumma.
Hi. Talk to me.
Well, first you have time to sit and have a few drinks with us.
Sure. Sure. Yeah, here. And he gets handed a beer. What's it about?
Well, we're always looking for work. And,
You're runners,
You see-
right?
yes.
All right. Well, I mean, I can't do much for you other than point you in the direction of the queen. So, and he just points at the orc that's behind the counter. You can talk to her if you like, to look for work. I'll put in a good word. You were pretty professional when I met you before. So, hey, all he saw was Star negotiating. That's all he saw.
Good.
So I mean, that's it. Unless you want to chat to people.
I would appreciate the introduction. Thank you.
Yeah. And he turns over and begins to mumble something to her in Orset. None of you understand that language? No? Okay. Yeah.
No.
Gotta pick that one up though.
Yeah, it's surprising how few orcs and trolls speak the language of orcs and trolls. Like, the majority of them don't actually. But he mumbles something to her, and she's, All right, you want to work for me?
Yes, I think we would all be happy with that. We're always looking to make friends in town.
Okay. So, tell me if I'm wrong. The point of runners is that if they do something wrong, it doesn't get back to the person that hired them, right?
He's right.
Yes.
All right.
Deniable assets.
Yeah, okay. Well, I need something from Yakuza. They, or not them specifically, but one of their, like, kind of sub-gangs that are kind of under them took something of mine. And I'd like it back. Is that the kind of thing you can do? And it's not going to get back on me that I poked at the Yakuza? Like, it's not the actual Yakuza, but...
Yeah, that is definitely something we can do to make sure that it's not coming back to you.
All right. There's a... I don't know their address, but a gang called, Rubies. They're a subset of the Yakuza, but, like, very sub. They're not important, really. But they're called the Rubies. They stole a chrome, skull head. It's supposed to go on my son's bike.
So it's fuckers.
Yeah. So I want that back, but I can't bring in any force and just march into Yakuza territory.
Understandable.
So I want that back. It is... Yeah, it's important. In return, I can give you... how many of your crew are actually going to go?
Let's see, I'd say there's probably going to be about at least 4 of us.
4-ish? Okay, yeah. So
Slice, Yvonne.
it's 5,000 new yen for the item. You bring it to me. I'll give you 5,000. Divide it up however you want. Also, I'll throw in on top of that, I'll have my son, he can give you something if any of you got a vehicle that you want made better.
I mean, I don't have a bike.
Yeah, all right. I'll have him take a look at it, just make sure that it's compatible. Go over there. See that door back there? They'll take you to the employee area. Look for Danny. Ask for Danny. And he'll have him just take a look at your bike.
Yeah. Quickly. I don't know much about your gang yet. What is it exactly you do? What's your area of expertise?
We're mercenaries for other gangs most of the time. We rarely actually fight, but we're a really good show of force. People don't mess with us. We've got a reputation as pretty tough to put down and punching real hard.
Good. So basically, if somebody is under your protection, they don't get fucked with.
Yeah. So we've been hired by Simon at times, Italians every once in a while. The Russians hired us once. Yakuza hired us a couple times, but we're kind of a neutral party, kind of. We sit within the Italian territory, just on the edge of it. So technically we're under them, but we have permission to be hired by anybody. But it's we get by because we don't meddle in all that political crap.
Right? It's such a mess.
Yeah, we just
So messy.
we do our thing. We're good at that. We sell stuff. We buy stuff. Like, we got no on-the-shelf product that we just always have. But when we can, we get our hands on guns or drugs or whatever it is, and whatever we've gotten a hold of, we sell that until we're out, and then we don't sell it anymore. Usually loot picked up after, like, a job. So
You ever do any business with BTLs?
We don't know many people. I mean, we don't use BTLs, like, ever. I mean, we'd sell them if we had them, I guess. Yeah.
I have a connection I could connect you with for that, actually.
All right. Well, why don't you do this job first, and we'll see about that.
Of course. Make sure we work well together. Yeah.
Yeah, go chat with Danny. That's another thing. If you don't get along with Danny, I can't work with you.
Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good.
You go see him if you want. Slice is like, well, I'm not actually gonna go on the job. I don't think so. I'm just gonna stay here if you don't mind. If you want, I can come, but
Slice enjoy.
I'm gonna see if I can
Have some
convince someone to
drinks.
arm wrestle with me. So you guys go in the back?
Yeah.
All right. In the back, you would see that front half is kind of like storage, and there doesn't appear to be anybody in there. But then you go through the door behind that, and the back of the bar is a workshop for the motorcycles and muscle cars. And back there, you would see quite a few orcs and trolls and dwarves and a couple of humans. Same crowd as in the bar, working on stuff. Most of the stuff is like custom work, like they're just doing the fine paint detail and stuff on them. Some of them, they've like disassembled the vehicle entirely and are rebuilding it. But yeah, there's several individuals milling about doing different stuff. Different things, I guess.
Guess let's catch the first person's attention who looks in our direction.
Yeah, one of the trolls looks over. His hide is kind of a brighter red, and he's got thick based horns that very quick, like they're very short, but they're very thick at the base of them. And then he's got another set that's slightly smaller behind those. So like a total of 4 horns, whereas big ones in front and then a little bit smaller ones right behind it. I guess we'll hang on one second.
Okay.
Can I help you?
Yeah, if they're looking for Danny.
Oh yeah, over there. And you would point over. You would see a probably 21-year-old, like 20s-ish orc with his hands deep inside like a giant mayonnaise jar full of screws. And he is entirely focused on apparently just like feeling the screws, just like moving his hands around inside of it.
I guess go over there and wait. I
Uh,
don't want to like distract him.
It doesn't appear to be too concerned. And you notice that all these screws are the same. They're organized by type. So this jar has all the same screws in it, and he's just focused on this. You also notice that several trolls and orcs get up from what they're doing and kind of not pushing in on you, but kind of crowd around you a little bit, like they're observing you. And Danny doesn't appear to be paying attention at all. He's
Okay.
just,
Just doing his thing. All
yeah,
right.
just doing his thing.
Just waiting a few moments and then, Danny, right?
Yeah.
Hello there. The Queen sent us.
Mom?
Yeah. About the skull.
Yeah, my focus.
Oh, yeah. All right. What can you tell us about the people that took it?
They had thorns.
All right. Yeah, the Yakuza. Oh, she mentioned I should have you look at my bike. See
Where
if
is
it's out front. Shall I pull it around for you?
Okay.
All right. I'll be right there. I'll be right back. No, he's gonna go and get his bike and pull it back and pull it around.
So you bring it around. Star, do you stay right there?
Yeah.
Okay. He looks at you, is kind of looking you over, and then his eyes just kind of absent-mindedly kind of drift off of you and starts kind of looking something kind of behind you to the left. Just kind of looking off in the distance a little bit until Capjack comes around with his bike. So what kind of bike do you have? Describe it to me.
It is a troll hammer. Let's see. It's got racing tires on it, chameleon coating. It's got some concealed armor, anti-theft, gyro stabilization, morphing license plate. So it's like it's like decently kitted out.
Mm-hmm. Does it have any particularly flashy look to it on the outside? Is it fairly stock? Have you purchased the pimped ride edition?
No,
to it?
he didn't
No.
throw. He was mostly using it to like stay mostly under the radar with it at the time.
So what color is it?
It is red.
Red and chrome. All right. Okay. And he heads over to it and can I sit on it?
Yeah, by all means.
Takes a seat on it and is just kind of running his hands over it. Like he's not looking at the machine of it. He's like just feeling it. He grabs the throttle and gently twists it back and lets go. Yeah, it's good.
Thank you.
I can do that. Do I do it now?
No. Then we get back with the with your focus.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
What's your name?
I'm Capjack. It's good to meet you. Extends a hand out.
I'm Danny.
Danny, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. What's your name?
I'm Star, and I will also extend a hand.
I'm Danny. Nice to meet you.
You as well.
He's kind of like Capjack's gonna kind of like surreptitiously look around. Are people still just like kind of crowding around us?
Oh, they've relaxed a little bit, but this is the boss's son, so they're just hanging
Yeah.
around because don't want anything to happen to him. So they're just hanging nearby. Several of them, they haven't like drawn weapons, but they already had like a screwdriver or a crowbar, or not a crowbar, sorry, but like a tire iron in their hand. So they're just holding on to that thing.
Yeah. I guess you would talk to. Yeah, he kind of wants to talk to Danny a little bit more.
Okay.
So what would you be upgrading it with?
I would give it a spirit.
You can do that?
Yeah. The people that I talked to, they got mad because they don't like this spirit, but it's safe. They're nice.
Okay. That's really amazing. I've never what's the word? Shaman, right?
I think so.
Ah,
If
yeah, back
the people say that you can't put a spirit in a machine, but there's a kind of spirit that comes out of machines. And so it can go back in.
That's fascinating.
They're this. And so he reaches up, kind of waves his hand about, and you just see this cloud of smoke emanating out of the exhaust of one of the nearby bikes. Just become like it doesn't come out. It was already coming out and just becomes visible to you. And you see there's just a slight face in that smoke.
Oh,
It'll take care of you.
that's wonderful. It's a hell of a talent.
Thank you.
I mean, I've done minor maintenance on the bike. I'm not the best at the mechanics.
We can fix it here if you need.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. I think, of course, the first thing to do is get your focus back. So,
Yes. It's hard to talk to them without it.
right. Well, then we're gonna get that done as soon as possible for you. Then,
Thank you.
absolutely. It was good to meet you, Danny.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, it was very good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you guys head back into the bar, or you just leave? I guess you have Slice in there. You probably need to go pick him up.
Yeah.
Well, Star.
do you mind if I
still
leave
does
this in here
actually
until
plan
I
a
leave?
party.
Oh, Star wants to party here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was part of the plan.
All right.
Capjack's gonna head back to the loft.
All right. And yeah, you guys party. Anything particularly notable you want to do while partying?
No, just drink a lot and.
All right. Then I think this is about where we taper this one off. Last conversation I want to have is Capjack's interaction with Koala when he comes back.
Yeah.
Because eventually she's getting the feeling that maybe she's been invited here so that she can be murdered.
Oh, yeah. That. Oh, awkward. Yeah, I guess he would like come back in. He's got his leathers on and stuff like that.
Hi.
And I guess the first thing who does he see first? Valkyrie or Koala?
That's
probably Koala.
yeah, probably yeah, because her bed like as she's sitting on it faces the door,
Okay.
and so actually Valkyrie's probably sitting where you open the door, and as the door's open, she's behind it. So you can't see her.
Yeah.
So you close the door, and oh, she's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, how's that?
Hi.
And I would be just resting, but light resting. But I wouldn't be like staring her down or anything.
She's just concerned because it's been probably like an hour now, and you're still there.
Mm-hmm.
Am I okay? Should I leave?
What? No. Is something wrong? He turns and looks.
No, I'm sorry. Never mind. I just, I don't want
He
to
like
intrude.
looks at the doctor like, oh no.
Would I notice that?
It dawns. It like get in his head. It's oh, what did I do?
Oh, okay.
Oh no! You're totally fine. Valkyrie's not much for the conversation, but amazing at what she does.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you again for letting me stay here.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you chips at all? Any kind of
No,
work?
no. I mean, I've never had the money to do any of that anyway. But my dad went into a lot of stuff like that. I don't myself. But yeah. I mean, I don't want to disturb anyone, but if everyone who's present wants, I can play more songs if you want.
I would love that. Yeah. Valkyrie, is that alright with you?
I'm gonna get up
Get
and ask
upstairs.
if you've got it from here.
Yeah, alright, I'll see you later.
Go
Thank you.
upstairs.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would go over and like sit on his bed. Sorry if she was a bit standoffish. It's just the way she is.
Okay.
She's not much of a people person.
I don't know everything, but and she pulls out a very crappy, like barely not a burner comm link. Says I don't know like all the songs, but do you have any requests? I can maybe figure it out. I know a lot of old stuff.
Know that? Dealer's choice.
Okay. Yeah. And so she begins to play The Fighter by
I
Simon
love that
Garfunkel.
song. I love that song.
Yeah, so do I. And
yeah, he would just enjoy it. Wouldn't even record it this time. This would be just. He would in fact record it. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
This stays in his private collection.
All right, and that's where we're gonna end the session. Thank you very much for playing, and everybody also thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Do you guys want to?
Thank you. Before we
Yes.
sign off, how far back does a night of partying for me and Slice set me back?
It's only two of you, so like 35 new yen.
Okay.
Like it's not too bad. So starting with Star, what do you do as a person, as a human being? What do you do, and where can we find more of that stuff that you do?
Well, I am Nerdy Teddy Bear. You can find me on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy. You can find me on Twitch at Nerdy Teddy Bear. Every so often, I do get around playing video games like We Happy Few and Stellaris. And mostly, I'm here. I'm welcome to the party. Thursdays, every other Thursday, I'm obviously here for Shadowrun. I will be joining a couple of these lovely people for Pokemon. that alternates with Thursdays. And the plan is next week, 8 p.m. EST, Ruby the Vampire Slayer will start up.
Yeah. That's going to be fun.
So excited for that. And that is all I got.
Okay. I'm Silverstorm, and I am the wife of the GM. I'm mostly just a player here. Welcome to the party. I do have a webcomic that I'm working on in the background that is based in Shadowrun, so that's the only connection here. I only play in this game currently, but I'm looking for a new game that I can fit in, and I'm gonna change it up next time. I'm gonna go for maybe trying to be as sweet as a person as I can be. Just to hard contrast the current character I'm playing. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. I dropped a link for where her webcomic is in the chat. And Capjack, what about you?
Hey everybody, I'm Capjack, also having been playing Capjack, but you can also find me on Twitter at Captain J Cross. I am on many different places on Welcome to the Party on the 2nd, 4th, and 5th Tuesdays of the month. I am in Mimic Nights, run also by Shogun, where I play Lucian, the Tiefling Warlock, who is full of emotions right now after last session.
Yeah.
So if you haven't been watching us, definitely catch up. It's some fun stuff.
Next Tuesday.
Yeah, next Tuesday. And then obviously here on Shadowrun and alternating Thursdays of that is the Pokemon 5th edition game, which Nerdy is going to be joining us in, and Shogun plays in as well, where I play the Poketaker, who likes to kick Pokemon and take names. And that's all my games for right now. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. And then I definitely mention our fundraiser coming up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll be doing that. I'm terrible with dates and remembering stuff. So actually, do you remember when exactly it's happening? It's the
Yes,
I'm thinking
it is the
28th
end of
and
this month.
29th this month?
Yep,
Yeah.
September 28th and
correct?
29th, we're going to be doing a 36-hour live stream to raise money. Our goal is $5,000 for Trans Lifeline. It's going to be so many players, so many games, and it's going to be 36 hours straight. It's going to be an absolute blast, and you should come by. We're going to be having giveaways, special guests. It's going to be amazing. We're raising funds for a really good cause, so I hope to see everyone there for that too.
All right. And I am Shogun. I run this game every other Thursday, and I play in the Pokemon game on those other Thursdays that I don't run this. I run, as mentioned before, the Mimic Nights game every other Tuesday, specifically 2nd, 4th, and the rare 5th Tuesday of each month. And yeah, I think that's everything I do. Yeah. And yeah. And we are going to be rating Die Dragon Die. Spelled die as in D-I-E.
The Dragon the.
Okay.
So yeah, that's who we're rating right now. And yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you again later. Bye.
Yes, thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.